today. Did that include like any 5-on-5 live today?
Yeah, all the way through. Pretty heavy day. As far as this is kind of one of the last days of a real long, extensive session, and yeah, both went start to finish.
How happy are you? I know it's an obvious question, but how happy are you that the season is here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Right, I think that. How happy am I? I'm.
Or excited?
No, I'm
What's the
excited.
emotion?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's exciting. I think that the one thing that has me happier or excited is guys are filtering back in after a long stretch of the other way around, and that certainly makes a big difference. And I think that. And I talked to him today. I won't get into specifics, but I talked to him today about some of the stuff we've really been working on showing up. From the film room to the practice floor to a game like situation. So that's really important that we can make progress in those kind of things.
What stood out? How did Paul look, and what stood out to you with him today at practice?
He looked good. He's moving good. He needs to have some more conditioning and things, but he looked good. He's really pushing himself to get in shape. He defensively looked really good. He was really moving, and he's just such a good guy at reading situations and being able to get back with his length and handle closeout situations, and really knows what he's doing on that end. And but yeah, he's making progress.
Is he like going a little bit ahead of schedule than you envisioned,
I don't know about that, but he's check with those guys on that. I mean, he's out there. I think he's made progress in each of the last three sessions. I mean, but again, it's the first practice that he's been all the way through. So the last practice was the first time he'd ever played 5-on-5. So I'm not. Again, we're happy to see him out there, and we just keep making progressions. Yeah.
were you a little nervous like in that last play with Joel when he collided with the guy underneath the basket? When he got up, he looked a little wobbly for a second.
I must have been doing something. I don't even remember seeing it. So I wasn't. I didn't see it.
So you saying that some of the stuff you guys have been working on the last couple weeks, showing up in game situations, just how would you characterize maybe anything different, unique about how you approach this year's training camp preseason versus past years based on this group or last year wins or anything else?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that I go back to like we're trying to dig out of a hole here, right? And I think it's been a really hard working. I wouldn't even say training camp. I'd throw at least 4 to 5 weeks on top of that, and maybe another 4 or 5 on top of that from player development work from the summer league. And that's basically that'd be it. It's like, listen, I think we've got to pull ourselves and dig ourselves out of a hole, and we've tried to have that mindset of there's going to be some long grinding type practices here. But as far as other stuff, we're trying to figure out things that will help this particular group of guys, right? And so some of that's been new and different. So there's been a lot of emphasis on getting through some of that stuff, but it's been a good hard working training camp and a good focus. Yeah.
You just mentioned obviously it's different kind of having guys filter in rather than obviously sitting out. I guess like as a coach, is it more like is it better for you mentally going into the year knowing like yeah, Joel is here, Paul is right around the corner, like you're gonna have your nearly full complement of players.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen. I think that we were all hoping, and will continue to hope that we're going to have a lot better luck on the injury front, right? And certainly, I think that gives us as a staff, gives everybody a chance to put our best foot forward out there, right? As an organization, as a team, as a coaching staff, as a group of players, as guys, we get some all that stuff adds to a little more depth and being able to sustain a style of play and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's certainly important to get a bunch of guys back. Yeah, it's all right, my fault.
A lot of the conversation on Friday was how Joel reacts after the game, leading up to today. What was the feedback, if any?
Well, he went through practice today, so I think that's our biggest that's our biggest tell is he's out there doing a full practice, so he's reacted pretty good. Yep.
We were told that Trendon partially participated. So what was he able to do? What was he not able to do? What progress has he made?
Well, he's making progress too. He's obviously running more. He's in the 5-on-0 stuff, and was in a little bit of the drill work at the beginning. That was, I mean, it's not quite live action, but it's pretty close to live action, and that was it.
Nick, you guys made a pretty deliberate choice to get younger, more athletic in the offseason. I think we saw that manifest on Friday with the tempo you played with. How have you seen that impact your practices and things you guys are doing behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, I think that to be able to do that, you certainly have to have some personnel to do it, which you mentioned at the start of your question. And I think as guys keep filtering back in, I mean, Q was a late comer. He adds a burst of speed. Even when Jared gets back, he's another guy that can fit into that. VJ certainly added to that. Tyrese is, again, playing a little bit more free in transition, et cetera. So, and then it's, you can't forget about Barlow's activity and energy and Bona's activity and energy. So I think there's a number of guys that feed into that, which we're just trying to maximize, right? And hopefully we can.
You mentioned DJ that the second day he was here, you had him already working on a shot and kind of making meaningful tweaks or whatever. But what have you seen was the progress he's made? I know we took 6 the other night.
Yep.
Just what have you kind of seen in his progress there?
Progress has been really good. Technically the things that we've done, he's corrected. He really has worked hard on it. And now, to me, it's just a matter of getting him up there. I know it sounds funny, but he's got to take them in real NBA games and meaningful shots, to me, it's just a matter of time. Right? Even if it goes like this for a while, it's just a matter of time. You got to get those reps into you. But I think the best thing is the opportunities are there. The guys are collapsing down, finding him like he's got some good looks. And I'm super confident he's going to make them. When that's going to be, well, he made it through the other night. A couple the other night after he hadn't made any. But his work and his numbers in this setting are outstanding. So again, just to consider, when it gets swung over to him and he's getting ready to pull it, I'm very excited because I'm expecting it to go in because of the work that he's put in.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. All right. Thanks, everybody.